I do not know what anything is for the love of God. Sorry to keep you waiting. I don't even know what any of these freaking cookies are for. I don't know what any of these cookies are for. None of them. I mean, I'll eat them anyways. But, what's up? Lesson 25. I do not know what anything is for. Purpose is meaning. So today it's supposed to explain why nothing we see means anything. So I might have to reread this one again to myself because it's a good one, and I think there's 6 practice periods. So I'm not really sure how well I'm faring on doing all that. 6. Oh my gosh. So anyways, I do not know what this light is for. I do not know what this camera is for. I do not know what really, what is this? This goes on the end of I mean, I know what it's for me not to pop my peas into the microphone. But I do not know what this hand is for. So we're supposed to actually do it really slow. I do not know what this light is for. I do not know what you are for. I do not know what anything is for. All right, let's just dive into the notes so then I can dive into some water and soap. Okay? Wow. Notes for lesson 25. So I did hang out with Tina Jesus today because what else would I do? And Tina, TJ, JC, JT, whoever it is, it doesn't even matter to me. It could literally, she could be like, I'm channeling a bowl of potatoes today. And the advice is so good. I'd be like, cool, I listen to bowls of potatoes, like whatever. We are proud of you was the first thing that was said. We are proud of you. Now, Jesus did say like, hey, the lessons are going to start asking you to like, practice 5 times. And, that might be kind of hard for us. So, set an alarm to remember to do the lessons and the practice periods if you need to. If you screw it up, don't feel bad that you fucked up. Just do your best and keep on going. Don't let yourself fall into self-judgment. Don't attack yourself. See, that's what the ego actually would like you to do. Be like, oh, I'm a terrible student, and you know what, I missed today, I should just quit. And Jesus gave some really funny examples about how, like, if you're on a diet, and I wouldn't know this because I'm skinny, but like if you were on a diet and you screwed up and you ate a piece of cake, well, the ego's like, well, just eat everything in the fridge. And then like if you're trying not to be a drunk and you have a drink and you're like, oh, I feel so bad about that, I'll just drink the whole bottle. So don't fall into that self-sabotage that the ego will try to do with everything in life. And of course, also with A Course in Miracles, especially because, basically ACIM translates as ego death. I'm just going to let you know. So Jesus said, keep on your training, to climb back on the wagon and keep on training your mind. So do your best, do what you gotta do, keep on going. All right, the Pathways of Light, very nice. Okay, and I really just am allowing myself to listen to it, and because so much is being said, just write something pretty down and doodle a goddess. Like, I just feel like I'm allowed. So the thing that I loved the most was the message to let go of your meanings. Let go of your meanings and give the Holy Spirit that blank space, that empty space. So if you can let go of your meanings, then it's like Holy Spirit can bring in the healing, bring in the atonement, bring in the peace, bring in the happiness, and the holy vision. So you got to do your part, which is very, very simple, and just let go of the meaning. So it's like, yeah, I don't know what any of this shit is. And then in doing that, you open yourself up, you give the empty space, and boom, boom, bada bing, healing, atonement, peace, happiness, and holy vision should be rolling on in anytime. Oh, my little goddesses keep me going. Atonement, peace, happiness, holy vision. I didn't put love. I didn't make a space for love, but I did give the Holy Spirit a little bit of room to try to teach me. A little bit. I'm pretty much empty. I mean, and I'm doing, just to bring it up one more time, I'm doing that 30-day home study program from Pathways of Light, which I'll read you Pathways of Light now. But they're listen and receive. It's going really good. And actually, just even like last night or this morning, like there was a message from my inner teacher that like guidance can come very easily and quickly to those who are ready to be guided. So yeah, as we let go of our meanings, we give it over to Holy Spirit. We say, go the fuck ahead and take it because I'm done. We give that Holy Spirit, the empty space to bring healing and atonement and peace and happiness. And what was the other one? Oh yeah, holy vision. Okay, so here is the Pathways of Light with that holy vision. Can I just push stop, please? Pathwaysoflight.org. Welcome to the reading, A Course in Miracles Workbook Lesson 25, Insights. I do not know what anything is for. I do not know what anything is for because if I am identifying with the ego, I do not know what I am or where I am. I do not realize that what I am seeing as an outside world is coming from my own mind. I do not realize that what I am seeing is what is in my mind. The meanings that I give to the world are the meanings that are still in my mind. And if I am identifying with being a separate person, all these meanings are wrong. They are simply mistaken ideas that are reflecting the ego's thought system. Because I still do identify with the ego thought system, I do not know what anything means. I need practice in stepping back and being willing to open up to the Holy Spirit's healing correction. As I am willing to let go of the meaning that I am giving to things, it leaves an empty space where the Holy Spirit can write its true meaning. I need to do this with everything I experience in this world. Atonement, or true perception, means undoing the meaning that I have given to everything. This comes with stepping back again and again and letting the Holy Spirit bring its healing perceptions into my mind. This is my salvation. This is how I return home to where I never left. This is how I remember my true identity. This is how I find freedom from the ego's imprisoning thoughts of separation. I find that reminding myself that I don't know what anything is for is a great way for me to open my mind to receive insight from Holy Spirit. I need to practice this many times through the day. I have invested much in training myself to figure out what things are for. In my ego identification, my value or worth is attached to my ability to figure out what things are for, what circumstances mean, and if they are not to my liking, to fix them. The aspect that takes pride in this is insulted to hear that I do not know what anything is for. I am grateful that I have had enough experience with acknowledging that I don't know and receiving the healing of Holy Spirit's perception that my willingness has grown to practice this lesson. Despite the pride that comes with knowing, there is always an accompanying sense of inadequacy, because underneath, there is still a recognition that this knowing is very limited. And so this affirmation offers me release from limited perception and identification with inadequacy. It welcomes the all-knowing, wise, and compassionate perception of the Holy Spirit. It is this I truly want. It is this that brings me peace and happiness. I am willing to remember that on my own, I do not know what anything is for. I am willing to perceive the gift of Holy Spirit's vision. pathwaysoflight.org. Yeah, so it's a real good lesson. Just to read straight from A Course in Miracles, it says, before you can make any sense out of the exercises today, you kind of have to understand that at the most superficial levels, you do recognize purpose. Like, I know that the telephone, is for the purpose of talking to someone who is not physically in my immediate vicinity. Like, okay, of course I know that. But what A Course in Miracles says is what you do not understand is what you want to reach him for. Like, yeah, dude, why the fuck am I calling you? Psh, click.